As the new year starts, I thought I'd like to share some context for the material which you see on my channel. Now, if you don't like these sort of videos, just like any other sort of video, you can look elsewhere on my channel and find something more to your liking, but I thought I would preserve this context. And so from 2009, we start here. I'm not sure where this is from, but in the niche, 3 feet to 9 feet off the ground, it had a range of 6 feet, was a stained glass window. I couldn't discern on the left side, which was on the left side of the niche was 4 wooden bookshelves with 4 shelves each. On the right was one wider of the same. The stained glass window are that and the rainbowy shapes took form, took some form. It prayed two bows of prayer and then stood up and performed a symbolic dance with a great flow. Wheels of 4, 12, 24. 72 sections appeared within the dome ceiling, and the light beings retreated and no longer filled the room with light. Of the sectioned, the wheels did not rotate in all the same directions, nor did they stay as one disc. A myriad of tones, like unto the Arabic letters, so that would be 30 sounds, that would be what the English played. I saw a series of vague figures with varying senses of presence. The last came with a whoosh and something that filled the room and strobed until it finished. And so that's the 4, 12, 24, 72, and 72. And so we are November 29th. I watched The Magic of Solomon, which was a Church of Hermetic Science film. Awakening the Heart? Okay, listen to Pikthal Quran, Surah 9 and 20. My writing's not as legible with this as I would hope. The 12, Bob. I meditated with J.D. Hall, Jews 4, 6, Okay, that does make sense. With 4, 69, 22 through 44 was what I read from some Quran. 9:22 to 9:44 p.m. And, or do I mean a.m.? 5, 6:37 to 7:14. I started reading the Quran translated by J.M.R. I read page 161 to 240 of Excellence of Deeds, and there was a strawberry scent offering representing clairvoyance. And okay, that will help. And from the 30th of November, cherry scent offering representing love. The selection was the sleep selection was on Surah 16 of Abdul Bari. I listened to the Pickthall Quran, Surah 21 and 22. I watched, I don't even know. I've read page 242 to 320 of Fadl al-Amal. I've talked about that book, the Jamaati Tabligh book. Llewellyn Bon Lee, Chambers of the Heart. I listened to that. I watched Dark Mirror of Magic, the Church of Hermetic Sciences film. Secrets of the Dead. Something about the Byzantians? I don't know. So on the 1st of December, 2009, I watched Behind the Crucible, Satanus, The Devil's Mass, the Church of Satan film, Awakening the Heart 12. I think that was something I listened to. I meditated with J.D. Hall, Juz 6. That was 4:30 to 5:31 a.m. And I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 23 and 24. And gang being a symbol of a cherry. And I read page 123, page 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, that doesn't make sense. And 125, alphabetical. And the glossary maybe. This is not good. Surah 5. And I read 1 through 16, the Quran with parallel Arabic text. I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 25 through 27. 27 point something, 66 through 28 through 30. Okay, I thought it was going to only make it through 27, so made it through 30. I scried with J.D. Hall, Juz 7 of 30, 8:16 through 11:36 a.m. I meditate with J.D. Hall, Juz 8, 7:04 to 7:40. 5:40, repetition of the something in descending scale. Probably the end of the Quran. 85 through 114, maybe. I watched a Sufi conference. Oh, Awakening the Heart. Is that conference today? That I bought. There's another scent offering. So on December 3rd, we have The Magic of Solomon and Healing the Heart, number 10. The Sleep CD on Surah 14. Listen to Pickthall Quran, Surah 31 through 39. Okay, maybe not. But I've preserved the picture to look at these things. Jews 9 and J.D. Hall, Jews 9:12 through 10:17. The light being's presence was so great that only. Okay, that was the experience. 1 through 2. Surah 1 through 2, 286, translated by N.J. Dawood. I rarely finish that whole chapter in a day, but apparently that was my Thursday reading. Monday and Thursday tend to be my stronger readings, and okay, we have that there. And what does that say? Myself and the chamber. Okay. And on the 4th of December 2009, listen to Pickthall Quran, Surah 40 through 49. I finished 28. There was a consecration with Basil? Is it Basil? Because there's Issel. Sleep CD on Abdul Bari, Surah 33. I watched Satanism, the Devil's Mass. The Church of Satan video from the 60s. Behind the Crucible. British Black Mass. I skipped over the scenes of that one program. I watched Awakening the Heart. Awakening the Heart 12. Dark Mirror of Magic 1 through 400 of something. 400 through 480 of. Okay, I'll figure that one out. On the 5th, we have a vanilla scent offering. I watched Awakening the Heart 12. Ancient Human. It's 2-8. Okay, Jews 12, 4:48 through 5:23 a.m. And I listen to Pickthall Quran, Surah 50 through 59. And the rest of the vision was, I beheld a building like unto Masjid an-Nur. The exception was that it was oriented towards Mecca. The building was originally built to face that, rather than building a wall to face another direction. This meant the front was as straight and the niche was in the middle, where the names poster and the other end of that row was a large obsidian rectangle from 4 to 7 feet off the floor. So bigger It's like it had scrying. It's like it had scrying mirrors on each side. So there was a presence, the ritual prayer, and okay, so we had on the 6th Sleep CD on At-Tabari Surah 2. I watched The Magic of Solomon, the Church of Hermetic Sciences video. Awakening the Heart 12. Bone Detective. Floating. I went over the 23rd of the 12th month of 1429 vision and discussed related issues with the neighbor Mike. I read FEA, page 560, by Muhammad Zakaria Khan something. Okay, I probably wrote that down somewhere. There was an orange scent offering. Steam. So Beauty, had it in a simmer pot. And it would be a good idea to get yourself some oranges with this hurricane coming through. It could, affect the crop and make them too expensive or not available when you want them. So if you're going to have some oranges last, it might be a good idea to get some. Pathways. Susan Forthet, everything happens for a reason. An Islamic point of view, Muhammad. Eid al-Adha. And I listened to Pickthall Quran, Surah 60 through 114. And the next day it was 1 and 271 through 200 and 127 2 1 through 20 2 256 255 2 284 through 286 27 65 and 66 and 76 and 77 31 34 55 74 72 85 through 41 85 through 114. And okay, I watched Dark Mirror Magic. I did that listening twice. Awakening the Heart 12. I read Surah 3. I read to Surah 3, 200 in the Quran, the Penguins Classic one, the NJ Dawood that I mentioned. An orange steam offering as a symbolic astringent. There was a rainbowy clairvoyance was the symbolism of it on the 8th. And the sleep CD was on At-Tabari Surah 12? 14. I watched British Black Mass. Sexual Ritual of the Cult minus the scenes. I saw it once, and therefore I knew how to skip over certain scenes of that film. The Devil's Mass, Awakening the Heart 13. I read TEA or FEA through page Fadl el-Aman through page 640. Nawar Allahu Murakadahu. Okay, it's that pink book I shared, the Tabliki thing. Faham al-Quran. (12) and 28, 4 through 30. Well, each of the 30 parts is in 3 or 4 programs. But I was where I was. I listened to the same portion of Picked Al Quran 3 times. And 3 times on the 9th of December 2009. And I read through page 720, Fadl al-Ulama, the sleep CD on Abdul Bari Surah 47, Sheikh al-Hadith, Maulana. Okay, I watched Behind the Crucible, Witchcraft in America, Awakening the Heart, Program 13, Church of Hermetic Sciences, The Rites of Magic, so that's the 3rd one in the series, Citrus Sinensis, Steamboat Offering, Disposition. So on December 10th, the 2008 Sufi Conference, Program 13, I read through Surah 476 with a parallel Arabic text translated by N.J. Dawood. That same portion of the Picked Al Quran twice, an orange scent offering representing exorcism, and the next day on the 11th of December, the 2008 conference, Bayan al-Quran, English Tafsir, lectures by Dr. Esrar Ahmed, the introduction, Surah al-Fatiha, and I started on al-Baqarah. Jews 1 through 3, I can't read that. Maybe I meditated. I read through 791 of the Jamaat Tabligh book, Citrus Scent Offering, representing fertility. And on the 12th, the Church of Hermetic Sciences, Rites of Magic, Dark Mirror of Magic, and a 2008 Sufi Conference, number 13. DOS. Okay, there was a scent offering made of some sort. I meditated with J.D. Hall, Jews 14, and that was 5:25 through 9:35 a.m. And the Bayan al-Quran, Dr. Esrar Ahmed. Well, I wanted to leave space, because for a chapter